Hello everybody, this is Diganto Guho from Rohan Engineering Enterprise. Well, last time during our podcast, I had promised that we'd be back soon with a very thorough discussion, an elaborate discussion on another pertinent topic, and to kind of run us through a very, very important aspect of material handling, we have with us none other than Oishik Shen. Now, hi, he's a gem of a guy, but his only problem is he tends to get tends to go a bit overboard at times, and he kind of ensures that things go haywire. But that's part and parcel of life. So Ishik, nervous? Are you?
A little bit.
Little bit. I'll make
A
your
little
life much comfortable. You are a gem of a person, extremely knowledgeable.
Thank you.
So, Oishik, now on a serious note,
Yeah.
what is auger sampling?
Okay, so auger sampling is basically a sampling equipment. It is useful for people. Is it useful for industries who are dependent on other resources for their raw materials? Okay, so like for an example, like if you consider steel industry and power plants, they are dependent on sources, as in the raw materials coming from various mines.
Okay.
Okay, so in plants and all, there is no authority to check exactly what the entire consignment consists of. So what happens is that these equipment, these auger samplers, they have the ability to collect some representative samples from these vehicles, these incoming vehicles, maybe wagons or trucks, whatever it is, that gets these materials to the plant. So we generally install these auger sampling equipments in the material gate at the entry point where the vehicle enters. So what happens, as soon as the vehicle enters, we are able to get representative samples. And the advantage of this auger system is that it can reach up to a depth of 1 to 1.5 meters in the truck bed or maybe in the wagons. So what happens is that we can have a small idea as to what the entire truck or the consignment is carrying within it.
Absolutely. So, which are the areas that you really kind of work in? So far as auger sampling is concerned.
Auger sampling, we can work in any field. Like basically, it just collects as in raw materials from a truck. There's no major rocket science involved with the equipment. So it is useful because the vehicles that contain that metric ton worth of raw materials, there is no authority to check as in the uniformity of the material that is there within the vehicle. So what happens is that in certain plant areas, the top part of the truck consists of all the good materials, and the layers underneath it, they can do some malpractice and provide not good quality.
Malpractice in the sense?
Malpractice in the sense, suppose they have given in that 2 meter depth of the truck, the first 1 meter they have put up good quality coal, but underneath there's rock, there's shale, there's stones, anything can come there.
These are some loopholes.
There are some loopholes, okay, some sort of manipulation that as in the vendor side can do from the raw materials, and the plant, as in the mine side.
Is it a very difficult process?
No, it is not a very difficult process.
Okay.
So what happens is that initially the need for this auger sampling implementation is because earlier manual sampling used to be done, where people used to get on board to the truck and then they would use shovel and take samples. But doing this, what used to happen is that they couldn't take much of the sample. They could only take within 250 millimeters worth of sample, but they couldn't go beyond. So it was very difficult to analyze exactly what sort of material it is carrying underneath. So that is where this system is.
Absolutely. Say, for example, I'm a novice.
Okay.
I'm totally oblivious to the intricacies of engineering. So, if you are to kind of explain to me, some detailing of auger sampling in say about 2-3 sentences, how will you do that?
Okay, so I'll talk about our system which we have recently installed in Chhattisgarh. So what happens is that the vehicles.
Oh, you went to Chhattisgarh?
I was in Chhattisgarh, okay, for the same project which I'm talking about right now.
Okay.
So in Chhattisgarh, there is a huge consignment of coal that comes from various mines. And it's very difficult for the plant personnel to check the exact quantity and the quality of the coal out there. So they have installed these equipments in order to know the quality of coal that they are getting. So what happens is that this is a new system for us. Not exactly new. We have also provided similar systems in Hindalco as well. And so there is an RFID card. So what happens is that all the drivers or the truck drivers who get the consignment, they are given a proper RFID card. So what happens once they come inside the plant, they show that card to a particular scanner. From there, the boom gate opens and the truck is allowed to enter. And automatically, the auger moves to a particular position with the help of sensors, picks up the consignment, goes at least 1 to 1.5 meter deep, and takes up representative sample from the truck. And based on this analysis, based on this collection and the analysis, the entire lot in that truck, the sample is prepared.
Absolutely.
And based on this analysis, the truck, as in the suppliers or the raw material providers, their bill and everything is generated.
Oh, okay. So, what has been Rohan Engineering Enterprises' role in terms of promoting and promoting Auger Sampling? Yeah, to put it straight.
To put in straight, promoting as in research, we don't do
No,
much
promoting in the sense, what I mean to say is, I'm not talking about promotion per se, but what I'm talking about is, see, every process undergoes changes over the years. So, to put it in other words.
Okay. So exactly, what we do is, like, since we have worked in various organizations, so our system, we also continuously look for loopholes. To not look for loopholes exactly, we look for chances to develop our equipment. We take feedback from our clients, our users, because we are manufacturers. So we know how to make the system, but if we get feedbacks from our various clients, we try to incorporate those things as much as possible within our system.
Absolutely. So, Auger sampling is not categorized, is it?
It is categorized because what I was talking about is a stationary auger sampling system with bin management system. So there's also mobile auger, as well as there is stationary arm type auger. But the philosophy as well as the technology behind all these systems is a bit different.
Okay. And anything you want to add to it?
Not as such, but these kind of systems are very helpful in like, raw material handling.
Absolutely. So, do you mean to say that Auger sampling has always been the in thing?
As in, I didn't get
In thing in the sense that extremely popular, extremely effective, and I'm talking about it.
No, it is effective. It is, as such, it is not yet popular because it's a new technology which is
okay.
And we are the.
When did it start? Like,
it started, like, our first consignment was in 2018.
Okay.
2018, and this is the sampling procedure and everything. It's a new tender which has come out by the government of India, and I think it came out in 2005. And after this, like, this need for sampling has arisen.
Okay. Thank you so much, Oshik. It's really been a revelation talking to you. And guys, if you're not aware of what Auger sampling was all about, I'm sure by this time you've got a fair amount of idea. So thank you, Oshik, once again. And please subscribe to our channel, Rohan Engineering Enterprise. And as I've always been maintaining, help us grow, help us reach places. Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
but
absolutely.
for further information, you can always look for our website, and there you'll find our contact details. And if you need more information regarding this equipment, you can contact us, and we'll be more than happy to help you out.
We'll share the link with the video. Thank you so much.